So there are some things I didn't want to address. But it looks like I have to. Okay, I'm really liking this guy's intro. This is looking to be something of quality.
It's been some time since I've bothered to make a video on someone.
Okay, this guy's microphone doesn't sound the best. I recommend you get a Honeybee Worker microphone. It's actually the microphone I have but almost never use.
Because my real voice sounds like garbage.
Originally, I was going to talk about Turkey Tom.
Not even a turkey.
So instead, what I'm going to do is talk about a recent I saw on YouTube who for some reason thought it would be a good idea to dedicate an entire account to mock and harshly criticize a commentary channel known as doodleclones.
Okay, that's not true. I have not only talked about doodletones.
The user, by the completely original name doodleclones, is not even trying to hide the fact he's trying to pose as a mocking figure, but also using all of her old talk sprites in her video.
I thought that my name would give away that I'm not doodletones, but maybe I was wrong. So just to make things clear, I am not doodletones. My character doodleclones is an incomplete clone of doodletones. But in real life I am not doodletones.
So this weird situation started over 2 months ago. At the end of January, doodleclones started making videos mocking Doodle, with poorly made text-to-speech audio, and her old stills on screen. It wasn't until the real doodletones made a response video he started getting backlash after making a video about the whole Just a Robot drama back in 2016. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to refer to this person as DC for shorts. Deservingly, DC doesn't have a lot of following, only sitting at 22 subs as of now.
Actually, it's 23 subscribers, but I'm going to assume this video was in production before then.
Also, doodleclones, you do realize she's already got a lot of backlash for that video many years ago.
Yes, I am aware of that, but I shouldn't have to mention that.
And she was open to criticism to this very day.
Nope, all she does is try to silence it, like she did to me.
Before anyone says, I'm only doing this because I'm a fan of doodletones, I'm actually not. I don't really like her content, and her edited voice is pretty hard to listen to for the long run. But I would rather have that than a spiteful clone who desperately wants to get noticed by his idol, but only gets bashed by him.
Well, I'm not here for Jar, I'm here for myself. I want to make this 100% clear. I do not stand by my first video on doodletones. I'm just defending it from bad points. I was needlessly aggressive when I didn't need to be. So from now I consider this video and that video non-canon to my video series on doodletones, so my next video on doodletones is the real beginning. This would be hypocritical, except from the fact I never said that you couldn't still criticize the video.
And not only that, the drama for this commentary is now dead. It's been dead for 5 years now.
And Megan the defense in court. Sure, Judah may have killed 100 people, robbed 200 diaper store, and nuked North Korea, but that happened 5 years ago. Get over it, you stupid.
Okay, you actually have the nerve to compare what doodletones did to actual crimes such as murder.
That was mostly meant to be a joke. But the point that I was trying to get across is that you should still be allowed to criticize something, regardless of how old it is, if you want to.
And second off, you mentioned her commentary on Pikachu Gamer. Why? That video was old news. Like, can you bring up something that's more irrelevant?
Let me explain how this works. If someone makes a really bad video, you can only use it against them many years later if it's still relevant.
But I'm not trying to use it against her, I just wanted to talk about it.
The person can say they disown the video, but if they haven't changed their behavior to this day, that argument doesn't work. But here's the thing, doodletones did change a lot since then.
No, she hasn't. She's only gotten worse. Not just as a content creator, but as a person.
And no longer stands by her points made in that video.
I never claimed she did. Sure, I may have raped 1 million babies and stole their diapers, but that's old news. I can't, you didn't think of that. Try again.
Never mind, you are as bad as that commenter. Making a bad video is incomparable with real crimes.
Again, I was not comparing the two. I was just making an example.
I'd suggest you don't try again.
Try again.
I mean, in commentary, you have to repeat a point once or maybe twice and never do it again. That's the point of the commentary.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the gunshots.
Okay, I'll give you that one. At the very least, you don't play music or sound effects in your video that would overlap what you're saying, but at the same time, you're using text-to-speech, so it's very often hard to understand anyway.
I think that might just be a you problem. Since I can understand my voice. And most other people seem to understand it.
Also, could you stop accusing people of using substance?
The only thing I saw was a chain smoker in the making. God forget Doodletones doing weed. I think this guy smoked an entire factory.
Yeah, it shows bringing up an example.
See kids, this is why you shouldn't smoke weed while making a video.
Because you're not being funny.
One that was meant to be a joke. I don't actually think Doodletones and Halo Fan are doing drugs. If that were to be the case, that would definitely explain a lot and why. I picked a clone of Doodletones to be my persona because it's unique.
Do you actually think using text-to-speech is anything new? Who actually believes that in 2020?
I wasn't talking about the text-to-speech voice. I was talking about my persona.
1.
It doesn't change the fact that Kyogre can do a lot of damage to the Earth as it is. Try again.
Try again. Try again. Try again.
It's kind of weird how you just state your really pointless point.
What happened to the audio? Why does it sound so echoey?
And called a retard, like seriously, how mature, dude. And you just went silent. It just went silent all of a sudden. It's really weird. It kind of feels like you just forgot to cut something out.
This is seriously the first good point. In the video, I'm surprised we have gone so long without one, honestly.
But oh boy, have you done a lot of bad stuff. I think you really need criticism more than anyone I wanted to talk about thus far. So, let's go over the points. First of all, your editing was awful. I don't know what editing program you're using. The still videos say it's Filmora 9. The thing is, that's the program I'm using and it doesn't delay the audio. It's very easily manageable and doesn't require that much time and effort to make a simple video.
Okay, I will admit when I made my first 2 commentaries, I had no idea what I was doing. But I do think I have gotten better with my editing.
Community. And finally, you're not unique. You're not the first clone channel. There's a difference between copying and impersonation.
Yes, but I think I'm the first channel to have the fact that they're a clone be a part of their character.
If you're going to make a response video to me, at the very least have the decency to not take anything out of context and realize what you did is wrong.
Don't worry, I'll try not to do that. And if I did, let me know if you ever do a response to this video.
With that said, I hope this video will provide a good learning experience on how not to make a commentary videos in
It did, thanks for making it.
the future. I might go back to making more videos every few weeks if I have the time and motivation, but until then, I'm Septy, and goodbye.
Bye bye.
Now for my final thoughts. I would like to give a big thank you to SeptyPaws for making this video. I really needed it. I had to cut a lot out since I agreed with most of it. I hope for now on to fix my faults and improve as a person. I hope you all have a nice day. And don't be a bully.